I'm Manahan, and I'm a program officer with focus on the Global South, based in the Philippines. According to the Food and Agriculture Organization, 1 in every 8 persons goes to sleep hungry every day. Of those going hungry, 60% of them are women or girls. And in the Philippines, it's even much worse. Despite the growth in our economy, 1 in every 6 Filipinos goes to sleep hungry every day. In the Philippines, the problem of hunger is closely linked to the problem of landlessness and poor people's lack of sufficient access to and control of land and other productive resources. In recent years, we have documented that this problem of landlessness is further aggravated and complicated by the problem of global land grabbing, as global land grabbing threatens poor people's access to land, their livelihood, their right to life, and their right to land. A case in point is the Ecofuel project located in Isabela, northern part of the Philippines, which spans 6 municipalities and 66 villages. The project is backed by the current president of the Philippines, Benigno Aquino III's administration, through actual policy and programs. The project is owned by a company called Green Future Innovations Incorporated, which is a joint venture agreement or project between Japanese and Filipino shareholders. And the project cost $120 million to produce about 54 million liters of ethanol and 85,000 to 100,000 megawatts of electricity per year. But to produce this, it requires 700,000 tons of sugar to be grown from 11,000 hectares of land in the area. And according to the company, this will be coming from marginal idle lands and grasslands. So with the promise of creating new jobs, of lowering carbon emissions, of reducing poverty in the area, as well as transforming idle lands to productive lands, the company has employed 2 forms of arrangement or deals to be able to entice poor farmers and families. One is through the leasing of the lands for 10 years for $120, an approximate $120 per hectare per year. And the second is through contract growing arrangement, in which Ecofuel or the company will provide all the farm inputs, including training to shift from sugarcane, from rice and corn production to sugarcane plantation, as well as other cash incentives. There are 2 issues that we need to emphasize on this project. One is on the issue of and concerns regarding environmental, social, and food security issues. The area or the site, province of Isabela, is actually the number 1 producer of corn and the second top producer of rice in the irrigated rice in the country. It is also a site for a 20-year-old environmental and conservation project, a site of one of the biggest natural parks in the country, and home to a number of farming and forest communities. So the issue of what the company says that they're going to use idle and grassland is not true, and this raises the issue of food security, because the project will involve the conversion of forest and food production for household and local exchange to industrial biofuel plantation or agricultural production to feed the growing needs of an erstwhile inefficient sector, which is the transport sector in the country. And this also includes the issue of water security, because when we talk about production of bioethanol and even sugar, it involves about 1,500 to 3,000 liters of water just to produce 1 kilogram of sugar from cane, and another water-intensive production from sugar to bioethanol. So it's very, very water-intensive, and that will, of course, have a lot of impact on the access to water, to safe water of the community. The second issue that we want to raise is about the issue of benefits. Since this project is clearly a corporate-led project, we want to raise the question of who will really benefit from the project. Will it be the rural poor and the non-corporate actors? or will it be the corporation who is set to gain a lot of money and revenue from the project? And this also includes the question of encroaching on the lands of the farmers, as well as even forest lands, and in an already fragile ecological system. We think that the campaign of 11-11-11 on food is a chance for all of us to see and understand the many challenges that we face today. To turn to the power of communities to learn, to exchange, and to thrive on terms that for the first time we get to set by ourselves. That's a lot of things, and it's quite overwhelming. But it's better to live with our eyes wide open than pretend that we can solve hunger by just a one-size-fits-all solution. Boiling with anger, cooking with anger. I am. We should. It's time you do too.